I'm Jim Jubak, and welcome to my Trend of the Week video. This week's trend is gold with a copper kicker. Okay, in my recent special reports on my paid site, and only on my paid site, this is my special report, 5 favorite shorts for this market. I said going long gold was a good way to go short, because gold will go up if the market goes down, roughly. And I said you can use either actual physical gold, the Spider Gold ETF, ticker GLD, or you can go short the market by going long gold miners, and there I suggested the Van Eck Gold Miners ETF, GDX. But these are short-term things. What's really interesting is that gold mining companies have noticed that, well, they've known for a long time, that they produce a lot of copper along with their gold, and that copper is going to be really short demand. So to short supply, with big demand coming from green energy, in wind power to cars and whatever. All this requires much more wiring. So right now, I think you're basically getting gold stocks that are trading on the price of gold and have been going up with the price of gold. But gold mining companies are looking to add to copper reserves because they see copper as providing a big equity plus. And I don't think that's really priced in. So, for example, Newmont, which is recently bought Newcrest, a big Australian miner, for $17.5 billion. Now, Newmont was the world's largest gold miner, but it also produces a large amount of copper. Here's the Newmont chart. And you can see that the stock is sort of bottomed here and has been climbing along with expectations for the economy slowing back down. But in 2022, Newmont, this is before the Newcrest acquisition, produced 84 million pounds of copper. That's up from 56 million in 2020. And copper, Newcrest has 2 big copper assets, or big copper assets, not just 2, in New South Wales in Australia, in Papua New Guinea. So this big acquisition where Newmont becomes not only adds to its gold reserves to become global gold leader, also adds a lot of copper to this. Now, if you're interested in copper kickers, I have another one to suggest for you, and that's Barrick Gold. And Barrick Gold in the first quarter of 2023 produced 88 million pounds of copper. That's just the quarter. You can see a big increase over production of copper at Newmont. So here's the stock chart. Again, same bottom back in March, and then a really almost relentless march upward, pull back a little here. But I think you're looking at, if you're looking at short term, this is a great way to hedge this market, to go short the market by being long gold. If you take a slightly longer perspective, this gives you a big kicker from growing demand for copper, growing gap between supply and demand, and eventually copper prices will increase from here. So I think both of these are in my 12 to 18 month portfolio, so they're not just short-term plays. I like them in the very short term, next 2 or 3 months, as a way to short the market by going along gold stocks. In the longer term, I think you get the advantage of this copper kicker, which I don't think is priced in. And both of these stocks are paying actual dividends, unusual for gold miners, of 2 to 3%. You won't get rich off the dividend, but at least it's a way to make something on your money while you wait for the kicker to kick in. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you get notification when we do the next one. If you want more of my stuff, you can go to my free site. That's jubakpicks.com. That's got the portfolios with Newmont and Barrick in it. Or you can go to my paid site. That's StubackAM.com. It's got 6 portfolios instead of 3, which has got some shorter term volatility portfolios as well as the longer term portfolio with Barrick and Newmont. Thanks very much for watching.